Who wants to be the next Italian wine ambassador? Join an exclusive network of 400 Italian wine ambassadors across 48 countries. Vinitaly International Academy is coming to Chicago on October 19th to 21st, and to Almaty, Kazakhstan from November 16th to 18th. Don't miss out. Register now at vinitaly.com.
For all the super wine geeks out there, we have a special new series dedicated to you. We are reading excerpts from our new edition of Italian Wine Unplugged 2.0. Wine lovers, tune in for your weekly fix only on Italian Wine Podcast. If you want to own a copy of this new must-read Italian wine textbook, just go to Amazon.com or visit us at mamajumboshrimp.com.
Uvalino. Red. Associated regions and DOPs. Piedmont. It only grows in the Astigiano and mainly around Costigliole d'Asti. The only wine produced with Uvalino is inside the DOC Monferrato Rosso, very rare grape, almost extinct. In the vineyard, medium-sized bunches, medium small berries with thick skins. Very resistant and rustic, it is a very late ripening variety. In the glass, Uvalino yields high-acid, brutally tannic wines. There are quite a mouthful. It was mainly added to other wines to supply backbone and power. In order to give good results, the grapes have to be air-dried. The wine is normally deep-hued with aromas of sweet spices and blackberries and an amazingly high-acid, tannic mouthfeel, but with enough bright, small dark berry fruit flavors. Uva Longanesi. Red. Associated regions and DOPs. Emilia-Romagna. Is grown mainly in the Romagna portion of Emilia-Romagna, near the cities of Faenza and Ravenna, around Bagnocavallo, Cotignola, Fusignano, Godo, Lugo, and Russi. It can be used in different IGT blends, including Emilia, Forlì, Ravenna, and Rubicone. In the vineyard, medium-sized bunches, medium-large berries with thick skins. In the glass, the wine is always very full-bodied, strong, and tannic. It does not have a wealth of fresh fruity aromas, black cherry and plum, but rather plenty of evolved, almost tertiary aromas, such as tobacco, underbrush, and tar. The wine needs plenty of time in the cellar as the hard tannins soften very slowly. Uva Rara. Red. Description. The name Uva Rara derives from the variety's extremely sparse, loosely packed bunch, rare grapes on the bunch, making this cultivar practically immune to botrytis and ideal for air drying. Associated regions and DOPs. Abundant in Lombardy, especially in the Oltrepo Pavese area, in the province of Pavia, in northeastern Piedmont, and in smaller amounts in the Astigiano and Alessandrino areas. Used in blends with other varieties. In the Oltrepo Pavese, the highest quality areas are Rovescala, Buttafuoco, and Casteggio, and the Valle di Recoaro around Broni, Barbacarlo. It may also be found in the DOC's Buttafuoco dell'Oltrepo Pavese or Buttafuoco and Sangue di Giuda dell'Oltrepo Pavese. In northern Piedmont, the main DOCs are Colline Novaresi, Gemme, Bocca, Bramaterra, Sizzano, and others. Monovarietal Uva Rara wines are very rare. In the vineyard, Uva Rara is characterized by bunches of various sizes. A vigorous variety, it is resistant to Peronospora and Oidium, but is subject to Millerand age, apparently more so in the Oltrepo Pavese area than in the Novara Vercelli area. It ripens very late in the season. In the glass, a pure Uva Rara wine is bright dark ruby in color. The aroma is complex, with hints of red roses, violet, black cherries, raspberries, and sweet spices. The wine presents a fresh, high acid, and vibrantly tannic, but lacking power or structure. Verdea, white, associated regions and DOPs. Lombardy, Emilia-Romagna, Tuscany. It is grown mainly in the provinces of Pisa in Tuscany and in Milan, Piacenza, and Pavia in Lombardy. It may be found in blends with other variety in several IGT wines, among which Collina Milanese in Lombardy, Castelfranco dell'Emilia, Ravenna and Rubicone in Emilia-Romagna, Costa Toscana in Tuscany. In the vineyard, medium-large bunch with large berries. It ripens late. It is very resistant to botrytis. Good vigor with an abundant and dependable productivity. In the glass, green apples and white flowers hints. It is a very light and delicate wine. In the sweet version, air-drying grapes, the wine is a very deep yellow gold hue, rich in honey, tropical fruit, and candied pear flavors, with a thick, rich mouthfeel, usually very sweet and impressive. Verdeca, white. Description: also Verdeca is named after the green color of its berries. Associated regions and DOPs. Apulia, Campania. It is grown especially in central Apulia, in the provinces of Bari and Taranto, and in the countryside around Alberobello Crispiano, Locorotondo, and Martina Franca. Verdeca was and is almost always used in blends with Bianco d'Alessano to make the DOC wines Locorotondo and Martina. It can also be part of the blend of the DOC Lacrima Christi of Campania. Begin to be present some monovarietal wines. In the vineyard, medium-large size bunches and berries. It is vigorous, productive, and resistant to most diseases. In the glass, the wine is fresh and crisp with delicately herbal and green apple flavors. Verdello, white, associated regions and DOPs. Umbria, Tuscany, Lazio. A pure Verdello is rare. It is almost always used in blends in the DOC's wines Orvieto, Bianco di Pitigliano, Colli Amerini, Colli del Trasimeno, and Torgiano Bianco. In the vineyard, medium-sized bunches and berries, abundant and dependable productivity, good disease resistance. It is a late ripener. In the glass, high natural acidity, aromas and flavors of green apple, ripe pear, citrus, white flowers. It is always simple and fresh, but with an interesting character. Verdiso, white. Description: another of the many Italian grape varieties named for the green hue of its berries. Associated regions and DOPs. Veneto. It grows in Veneto, especially in the countrysides of Conegliano, Vittorio Veneto, and Valdobbiadene near Treviso. The main wines are DOCG Conegliano Valdobbiadene and DOC Colli di Conegliano. The latter wines can often be monovarietal Verdiso. Verdiso is blended with Glera in various Prosecco wines and also with the sweet Torchiato di Fregona, wines made from air-dried grapes. In the vineyard, medium-sized bunches with medium-large berries. Good vigor, abundant and dependable productivity, but it is sensitive to botrytis bunch rot. In the glass, highly enjoyable wine, mouth-searingly fresh, extremely crisp, a smorgasbord of white flowers and green apples, with hints of ripe apricots in the background. Not particularly complex and not edge-worthy. Verduzzo Trevigiano, white. Description: Verduzzo Trevigiano is morphologically very dissimilar to Verduzzo Friulano. Associated regions and DOPs. Friuli Venezia Giulia, Veneto. It is grown mainly around Treviso. The DOC wines are Piave, Venezia, and Lison Pramaggiore, but there are also IGT wines such as Alto Livenza, Colli Trevigiani, Marca Trevigiana, and Delle Venezie. In the vineyard, medium-sized bunches with medium-sized and oval berries. It is a solid, dependable producer and a little bit sensitive to oidium, powder and mildew. In the glass, light-bodied wine with delicate aromas and flavors of white flowers and pear with a twinge of bitterness at the back.
Listen to the Italian Wine Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. We're on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Himalaya FM, and more. Don't forget to subscribe and rate the show. If you enjoy listening, please consider donating through ItalianWinePodcast.com. Any amount helps cover equipment, production, and publication costs. Until next time, cin cin.